Hi, my name is Rodrigo. I'll be presenting to you Nftfy on behalf of my team BH Hackers. Nftfy is an NFT securitizer. It's a contract on Ethereum that enables you to securitize non-fungibles. In other words, get your ERC-721 and transform it into an ERC-20 in the form of shares. So let's look at it. So during the hackathon, we were able to develop a lot in the fields of the contracts and the white paper, but we couldn't get to the point where we have a neat interface with a product-like experience. But we did develop this prototype, and it should be enough to showcase the product. I apologize for that. Okay, so the basic interface here is an wallet. And here you have your balance in Ethereum. So I will add here a ERC-721 contract that we developed just for the sake of this demo. It's called Blockies, and this wallet has two tokens in it, token 0, token 1. So in this demonstration, I will securitize token 0. So let's imagine this is a valuable piece of digital work, or if you have a good analogy in the real world, would be some expensive painting that might be worth a lot but has low liquidity. So nobody is interested in buying it, paying the whole price right now. So as a holder of this item, I might want to get some liquidity from it, maybe get 10% of it in terms of a loan, or maybe give it to in order to maybe negotiate it, or maybe trade it somewhere to maybe increase the value of my token. So what I'll do here is transform this token into a set of shares. So let's say that I think the price of this token is 10 Ethereum. So this is how much my shares in total will be worth. And then I hit securitize here, which will trigger the transaction in the contract. Okay, so the transaction has been confirmed by the network. So now in our wallet we have both token 1 and now a securitized version of token 0. This is just like the original NFT, but it is a wrapped version. It is on a different contract, on a different ERC-721 contract, which is not shown here because it's tightly related to Blockies. We hid it. But it's you can see it as a wrapped token. And at the same time, we have an ERC-20 contract here called the wrapped Blockies shares, and it has 1,000 supply. And here you can see if you divide 10 Ethereum by 1 million, you get this price per share. So let's say I found somebody that's interested in buying 10% of my shares for the price of, let's say, half an Ethereum. Okay, so I just transferred 10,000 shares to that person. In the case here for this demo, it's account 2, which we already pre-set up. Okay, so the transaction has been confirmed by the network, and you can see now that we have 900,000 shares. And okay, so we lost control of those shares. They are in the market. We no longer have access to them. Maybe it's stuck in some wallet. We don't know who bought it. Maybe we knew initially who bought it, but now we don't know anymore. So, but we want to get back our token. We want to release the token. So this is possible. To release the token, we need to pay the exit price of 10 Ethereum, or we can pay partially using the shares that we have and partially with the remaining amount. We can top it up. So since I sold 10% of it, I would have to pay a premium of 1 Ether here, right? Because I already have 9 Ether in terms of shares. If I put less here, if I put a little less, and I call release, we get an error here. Yes, the contract will reject that. So we're not doing this. We will put 1 Ether. We could put more here, and then we would get. Ideally, the system would calculate this, but if we put more here, we get a change back into our wallet. So let's wait for the transaction to confirm. Okay, the transaction was confirmed by the network. You can see here now that we are 1 Ether puller, and we have token 0 back, the original token NFT back here in our wallet, and our 900,000 shares have been burned. Okay, so now I want to show you what happens to the remaining shares that were transferred to account 2. So if I go to account 2, and then I need to refresh here. Okay, in account 2 I have almost 2.5 Ether here. We have no blockies, right? We didn't get access to the NFT, but we do have some shares. So since the NFT has been released, we can redeem these shares. Prior to the release, we cannot. We can transfer it just like we can do whatever we do to any other ERC20 token, but we cannot redeem. So now that the NFT has been released, we can redeem. And redeem means we're going to get our share of the exit price. So in this case, it's 10%, 1 Ethereum. So once I release, I should have 3.5 Ethereum roughly. So I will redeem here. Let's wait for the transaction to confirm. Okay, so the transaction was confirmed. Now I have roughly 3.5 Ether in my wallet, and now I have 0 shares. And moreover, you can see here that you don't have the specifics of this contract. This is because the contract has been self-destroyed. So once the NFT is released and all the shares have been redeemed, we program the contract to just self-destruct and give all the resources back to the network. So we can just forget here. So that's it for the presentation. We took an NFT, we securitized it, we got a remnant that was kept in our wallet and some shares. We negotiated some of the shares, then we got back, we released our NFT using the remnant and the amount of shares that we have, and we top it up with some Ethereum. And whoever bought the part of the shares that we sold could then redeem them for Ether, and everybody should be happy now. Thank you. Have a good one.